Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, we are back. We are back officially. We are back finally. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been absent. Even yesterday, we found it difficult to upload some of our videos due to internet connectivity. Yes, internet connectivity. I'm so sorry. These few days, we are not coming as frequent as we're supposed to be due to our internet connectivity. By tomorrow, our technicians will be finishing with the internet connectivity for it. We'll be resolving every issue regarding our internet by tomorrow, Friday. It is a promise. But actually, we try as much as we can to try and deliver a news item to you every day. The only challenge is it's not coming as frequent as it's supposed to be. But thank God, we are back again this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe and in America, thank you so much for your patience. I am back, at least for tonight. Yes. Just stay tuned. I have so much to talk about, but I'll try and make it brief. Highest 12 minutes. Oh yes, highest 12 minutes. And I will be back later at night for exclusive. Before you sleep in Africa, make sure you watch that exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, let's get started. You see, Wesley Fofana speaking about an offer from Marseille has got me thinking. Fofana was interviewed and he was speaking about an offer that came from Marseille for him. And that got me thinking he might be gone next summer. He might be gone next summer. Why? You see, these owners are forcing out all the top earners in Chelsea. Egbali and Co, the Clele Group, they are forcing out, this time around, we have come to realize that it's not from Todd Bowley. The Clele Group, the Clele Capital, headed by Egbali, they are forcing out all the top earners, the players that are on top wages. And it won't be long before Fofana, Christopher Nkuku, Rhys James, and even Marco Kurela are up for sale. It will not be long. That is my feelings. Oh yes. If you care to know, these players that I mentioned their name, you know their salary range, their wages. You see, Rhys James, currently minus Romelu Lukaku is gone. Raheem Sterling is gone. The highest earners in Chelsea right now, Rhys James. Oh yes. He is on £250,000 wage. That's per week. £250,000 wages. That is per week in Chelsea. Yes. In a year, he makes £13 million in a year. Oh yeah, £13 million, Rhys James, in a year. Of course, if he's making £250,000 a week, means that every 2 weeks he makes how much? He makes almost about £500,000 every 2 weeks. In a month, that's about £1 million. So if you add bonuses to it, of course, remember 12 million for the year plus bonuses is making around £13 million gross. That is a gross payment. If you want to know, gross payment is £13 million per week for Rhys James. Now, next to him is Ben Chilwell. These are all England international. Ben Chilwell, he is making £200,000 per week. Per year, gross payment in Great British pound. Per year, he is making about 10.4 million pounds. Ben Chilwell. That crooked leg, you think he's not earning, right? Ben Chilwell is earning 10.4 million pounds. Wesley Fofana next, he is earning £200,000 per week as well, just like Ben Chilwell. And gross payment per year is 10.4 million pounds. Christopher Nkuku, he is a bit low, £195,000 per week, £5,000 difference. And in a year, he's earning about £10.140 million a year. Enzo Fernandez, £180,000 per week. Yearly, gross per year is 9.360, £9,360,000 per year. The next is Mark Cucurella. He is earning £175,000 per week. A year is 9,100,000 pounds. These are the highest earners in Chelsea right now as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, I am beginning to believe that these owners are likely to push out most of these highest earners, and they'll begin to pay all these 125,000, 85,000, 65,000, 75,000 per week. That is where the Chelsea Football Club, the direction we are heading towards right now. Like I told you, I will not waste much of your time. So let me rush quickly. Philip Jorgensen suffered an injury with Denmark under 21s and was subbed off on 79 minutes against Czech Republic. So far, the only player that we understand sustained injury, apart from Madueke earlier on. Remember, Cole Palmer returned from England in duty. He did not even kick a ball. He came back because of injury. So he's fit now, I believe, and he's been training. Madueke, we heard the news, but I saw him in training yesterday. Yes, the pictures that came from training yesterday, I saw Madueke in the videos and the pictures training with the squad. Now, Philip Jorgensen, our newly signed goalkeeper, suffered an injury with Denmark under 21, not even the senior team, and was subbed off on 79 minutes against the Czech Republic. So we are yet to get a detail of his injury, if it is a serious injury or it was just a precautionary measure by taking him off the game. Now, quickly before I continue, Manchester United have reported a net loss of £113.2 million for the year 2023-2024 financial season. If this report is to be true, coming from the transfer news, Manchester United will fall foul of the PSR rule. The PSR allow only 105 million pounds. The PSR rule allow for only 105 million pounds losses to be made. But now Manchester United are reported to make a loss of 113.2 million pounds loss. A few days ago, I gave you the analysis of Chelsea sales during the summer and incoming. Out, players that were out, how much we spent, how much we bought. We made. How much was made in the last summer transfer window, just ended transfer window, how much Chelsea made in sales of players, and how much of players we bought, right? And Chelsea was at a net loss of around 45 million pounds. But then, it has no effect right now until the next summer. That will depend on the players that we're going to be selling out. And don't forget, we are still selling. Rather unfortunate, the latest news I'm receiving on Datu Fofana is that the deal to, is it AEK Athens? Yeah, the Greece club that wanted to buy him, the deal fell through. Means that we could not succeed in letting him go. But I believe there are other players that Chelsea are still selling. And so we definitely going to be able to balance our books before the next, transfer window. Chelsea has no problem at all right? Quickly, before I let you go. You see, the international break is over, ladies and gentlemen. The players are returning to Cobham. I believe tonight, by tomorrow, almost all the players will be arriving tonight. I am hoping so. We should have a full squad tomorrow at Cobham. Chelsea should have a full squad by tomorrow at Cobham. Because our game is on Saturday. In fact, tonight, any player that will have to feature on Saturday has to be in camp today. Before our pre-match press conference by the coach tomorrow. I am on the view. You see, Chelsea need to focus on the left-hand side right now. The left-hand side, we understand. Jordan Sancho, one of the reasons why Sancho was bought was because of that left-hand side. Modric, with the inconsistencies we are seeing so far. But even with Jordan Sancho, you see, Chelsea still need to focus more on the left-hand side in every of our games. Do we want to break down a low block in our games? If we really want to break down low blocks in our game, then I tell you what, Felix and Sancho, they are the men to do that job for us. Felix, I'm not too sure whether he perfectly fits into that left-hand side, because I believe Felix should rather be on the right. But if Sancho on a good day, that left-hand side, he should make it his own in the absence of Michael Modric. And listen, Modric will have to really impress this season. Otherwise, by next summer, he'll be sold out. Felix and Sancho, they are the men that can destroy high lines. And maybe Neto operating as well. Neto as well. Pedro Neto. Felix, Sancho, and Neto. But we need to focus more on that left side of the field. Even though we have these players available. The right hand or the central area, I don't think Chelsea has a problem. The right side of the field and the central area. Central area, I mean the midfield and the number 10 positions. I don't think Chelsea have much problem going forward. But our challenge right now is to sort out the best for our left side of the field. Will it be Modric, Sancho, Neto, or even Felix, João Felix? The right side and central area are sorted out. We have too much. Cole Palmer is there for the number 10 row. Nkunku is there for the number 10 row. Dewsbury Hall is for the number 10 row. When it comes to the right side, Noni Madueke is there. We still have Cole Palmer that can play that position. I mean, that side we really don't have a problem. And then, you see, before I let you go, I want to point out something. Do you know Chelsea's best up front, best front three right now? It's not just Chelsea's best front three. In the Premier League, this front three, for me personally, right now, they are the best in the Premier League. Oh yes. In the Premier League this season, right now as we speak, this front three that I want to mention right now, I see them as the best front three in attacking right now in the Premier League. Jackson, Madueke, and Palmer triangle has the best chemistry in the league right now. Jackson, Madueke, Cole Palmer triangle has the best chemistry right now in the league. They acknowledge each other's game perfectly. If you observe, it's either Jackson giving assist to Cole Palmer or Cole Palmer giving assist to Madueke, or vice versa. It's either Jackson giving assist to Cole Palmer or Cole Palmer giving assist to Madueke, or vice versa. Means that these three up front, Chelsea must maintain them going forward, and they must be consistent. If we can get these three being consistent, we will be the deadliest attacking trio in the league going forward. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back with more exclusives. But quickly, let me end with some shout out. You see, my good friends all over the world, I really appreciate your comments that are coming in. And if I'm not able to mention your name, knowing that due to time factors, I might not be mentioning everybody's name every time. But I'll try my best. In the other videos that are coming up, I'll still trying to, But quickly, Chelsea have already lost this weekend match because of Anthony Taylor, our hater and our number one enemy, Albert from Takrady, Ghana. That is why I remember one of the world best boxers ever, Azuma Nelson. Yes, the professor in boxing stated clearly that he goes into the ring with his own referee. He goes into the boxing ring with his own referee. What does it mean by saying that? It means that he goes in to destroy. He doesn't look at what the referee will do or say. He goes in there to destroy. He's not looking at. He wants to make sure that he's beating you and beating you squarely. That nobody will doubt the fact that he has won the match. Chelsea will have to go into the game knowing that we are going in to win and win squarely without looking at the referee. Ladies and gentlemen, I know the effect of referees, but I understand also that no matter what the referee does, if we come up with our game with the best attacking options, like I mentioned earlier on, we can win tomorrow. My good friend Albert from Takrady, big shout out to you out there. Sadiq Adeleke Sadiq, my good friend, your birthday is approaching. Yes. I don't forget your birthday. It's in my head. It's approaching. It says Chelsea owners and abroad fans should start protest against EPL management. Why Taylor again? Why referee Anthony Taylor again? Since we accepted the Anthony with rubbish performed in the opening match, that is the reason of assigning him to ref our match again. Opening match last season and this season means a lot to me. Dear friend, it surprises me. 4 games, the 4th game of the Premier League, and this same referee is going to handle our game for the 2nd time. I mean, in the Premier League, there are no other referees to handle Chelsea's games. 2 games in 4, 1 referee. Well, like we said, maybe we need to start protesting. Yeah. All right. This one coming from Odunayo. Say, good evening, Mr. Selon. My name remains. He said, my name remains Ayo from Lagos, Nigeria. Anthony Taylor again. This is an orchestrated move by PGMO, Premier League, yes, I got it, and England FA to silence the football club Chelsea. In the last 5 seasons consecutively, Chelsea FC is the most decorated club in England. Thus, beef is seriously on high side. May God see us through this season. It is too much. My good friend, Ayo from Lagos. Your name remains Ayo from Lagos, Nigeria. Big shout out to you out there. I love you so much. Keep it up and let me hear from you in the next one. Chukwudi from Malaysia says, up Chelsea watching from Malaysia. Blue Blood. Thanks for the update. Big shout out to you, Chukwudi from Malaysia. Johannes, it's been a while ahead from you. Well, keep it coming, Johannes, my good friend Johannes. Say Nkunku is not a best player, not even a level of Chelsea FC. Try to bench Palmer and play Nkunku, nothing will happen. Well, until we bought Cole Palmer, and I keep saying it, Nkunku got injured, and that's what allowed Cole Palmer to shine last season. Because when we saw Nkunku partnership with Jackson in preseason in the USA last season, we saw Nkunku, Andrew Santos, Nkunku and Cole Palmer. Andrew Santos, Nkunku and Jackson in US of A last season, last preseason, not this one, in the US of A. You could see the chemistry. Personally, I was hoping that Nkunku would scatter the league. You know, just for him to get an injury before the Premier League started. So this season, I don't know whether it's Maresca's system that doesn't really fit him. I'm not too sure yet. And Maresca is not giving the full 90 minutes. Right now, it looks like we have so much, or they are trying to manage his injury situation as well. I'm not too sure yet. Going forward, we will see what happens next, dear friend. All right. Big shout out to you out there, Johannes, my good friend, Johannes. All right, quickly. This one says from David Wonderson. Say, Mr. Salon, we have already lost the game because Anthony Taylor is the worst referee Chelsea has ever encountered. But the good news is Romeo Lavia is back. David from Ghana. Big shout out to you, David from Ghana. The next one coming from Franklin Asamoah. Says, Salon, Franklin Asamoah watching from Accra, Ghana. My question is, how do you sell our best player like Madueke just to make money? Just like how they sold Gallagher. Does it make sense to you? My brother, it doesn't make sense to me. Unfortunately, I am not one of those that are on top or guy on top that makes the decisions. All right? So we just have to accept it. I am just predicting that the direction these owners are going, we might end up selling Madueke next season, next summer. 45 million to 50 million pounds is very possible. We might just end up selling him. They'll tell us that they try to balance the books. Big shout out to you out there, Franklin Asamoah, watching from Accra, Ghana. Big shout out to you guys all out there. The last one that I have here is a good afternoon, my brother. I miss your analysis. Oh, really? Coming from admiring that. Dear friend, I've just given one analysis about the trio. Jackson, Kopama, and Madueke right now. I'll see you in the next one, you guys. I love you all so much. See you when you see me in the next one. Exclusively for you guys. Shalom and peace.